And bro, when I tell you they did this sub so fucking dirty, they put her on Vine. They fucking was throwing spitballs and shit at her. They called because she was kind of fat, so they called her over just so she can get up and be like, oh, never mind, I don't need it no more, just so she can go sit back down. Oh,
Detention
bro.
is useless in school. We need to bring back beating children. This is my campaign. I'm gonna be running on when I run for president.
We was like, yeah, we were just saying what's up to our teachers. You know, we like graduated like 3 months ago. We were
just here, bro.
Yeah, we were like just technically just here. And he was like, you know what you guys did was illegal, right? And we was like, how is it illegal? He was like, bro, y'all don't go to this school. Y'all are trespassing right now. Technically, I can call the cops if I wanted to.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Chop It Up podcast, the podcast where a bunch of friends just come together just to chop it up. I am Jordan, and I'm joined today by the wonderful Ryan.
What's up?
And I'm also joined by the wonderful, the extravagant, the illustrious, the bodacious, Rue Sizzle.
Hey, guys.
What the fuck was that? Was that Kermit?
Miss Piggy.
Yo, speaking of Kermit, have you guys been seeing the videos or where like Kermit's on like Omegle, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Kermit! We love Kermit!" And he's just like,
He's like, "Oh yeah,
you
love me?" You
and
want to
then
see
he
something?
pulls and he's like, "Look at this!"
And he pulls out the little pickle from under the.
It's less funny that it's him showing his dick. It's more funny of like him scrunching up to pull this dick up. Really looks like how you'd imagine somebody doing that on camera. It makes it like 10 times funnier, bro.
Oh yeah, you want to take a look? Oh yeah, here. They're like, and they click off, even though it's just a puppet and a pickle. Like,
Damn, Shaka Khan was bad as fuck back in the day, bro.
You said Shaka Khan?
Yeah.
How was a rum and coke a weird food combination?
All right, so today we're going to bring to you perhaps the most egregious tales, belief systems that you might not adhere to, terms and conditions that you might say, nah, that's not for me, Chief. Well, that's the whole point of this podcast. We're not here to make you feel good about yourself or really to serve any other purpose than to just talk on microphone and then post to the internet. So with that out of the way, let's get into it, gentlemen.
You have to call us out like that, but all right. So one thing I do want to bring up real quick is I'm not sure if y'all heard already, but Little Caesars probably I can't really call it trash.
The second best pizza in America.
I didn't say all that, but
right behind Red Baron.
Oh my God. All right. Anyway, so I think a couple of days ago they came out with a corn cob crust, and it is a pizza with an actual corn in the cob with a slab of butter on it. Like, so the corn in the cob is the crust.
Yes.
There's a slab of butter. There's a slab of butter on top of the corn.
Yes.
And there's little chunks of corn on top of the cheese, and it's in pizza form.
I'm waiting for you to tell me something that sounds disgusting.
Well, whole thing is, you see, Rue's a little Southern boy, so you know he grew up on eating dirt and rocks for breakfast. So,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasn't sucking my mama's titty until I was 19 years old. Right?
First off, I was 19 and a half, so get it right.
All right, cool. And you got weaned onto your father's cock. My apologies. But anyway, my taste in food ain't got nothing to do with my upbringing. I just have an advanced palate. You motherfuckers are plebeians.
That's not advanced. There's nothing advanced about
advanced
this.
Palate. It is advanced because what you would think is disgusting is me understanding and seeing the complexity of flavors that these two items bring together. You know what I'm saying?
So what if it's unsalted corn? Like, I feel like the way you eat your I feel like the way you eat your corn and the way you're thinking about it is your mama's freshly boiled corn or steamed corn, however you eat your
Love
corn. Fresh,
steam.
freshly seasoned, salt, pepper, butter, whatever else you put on it.
Nah,
You
we
look at
just
these pictures, and it
just
looks like it's the most bland corn on the
hey,
planet Earth.
hey, bro. I don't know who puts all that fucking salt and shit on corn, dog. It's just butter on corn. You might put a little bit of salt in the water, but like, what the fuck you doing? Like, you don't need all that shit on fucking corn. It takes away from this sweet smoothness of corn. All you need is butter and corn, nigga. See, that's your
No, I need
that's
my
your issue.
salt.
Nah, that's your issue. You asking for too fucking much. That's your
I'm
fucking.
not.
You are asking.
Salt and pepper is asking for too much.
It is asking for too much. It's Little Caesars, nigga. They pull that shit out the bro. You ever go to Little Caesars for real? For real? You see they just pull a pizza out the goddamn fucking cash register, nigga. What you
The
expect?
only
Have you once seen them actually cook a goddamn pizza? They
the
just pull
only
that motherfucker
time
out the fucking the reheat
I've
motherfucker. Like, here you
I've
go.
never stepped foot inside of a Little Caesars, nor will I ever, because any Little Caesars I see is right slab dead middle of the hood. So I'm never going in one.
Bro,
And the only time I've had Little Caesars was at a hotel party, and I looked at it, and this is the driest pizza I've ever had.
but it's so good. Like, it's only good the first day when it's still hot, and then you eat like 2/3 of it, and then the next day when you put it in like the air fryer and it get all crispy. But like keep it a buck with you, it's like a last resort. Like it's just under Domino's. I fucking love Domino's pizza, by the way.
I
Best
used to
crust.
like I used to like Domino's a lot until like I think technically I ruined it myself. I did like the garlic crust a lot, but one time I like
Yeah.
accidentally I accidentally clicked on like extra garlic on the crust, and I could not eat that fucking pizza. And like anytime I smell it now, it makes me gag. So like
Bro,
I just can't eat Domino's no more.
I know your farts was fuming out, bro.
It's just farts, bro.
I couldn't even finish it. I couldn't even finish it. It was too much garlic on it. Like it was just disgusting.
You sit over there,
Like I just could not finish it.
you fucking inviting a vampire over, you just clap his ass, bro.
Did you breathe on me?
bro.
Well, first I gotta invite the nigga in my crib.
I mean, that's funny because whenever I go to Moss's house, I never just walk in. I always wait till someone like opens the door and lets me in.
Because we're not white. We're not white.
Because we're not white. We're not white.
I'm sick of it. He's like, bro, you know my door's open all the time. Yeah, you live in a secure neighborhood. We're not white.
Bro, to
We
open
lock
door
our doors.
policy, man. Open door policy. You can stay here as long as you want if you need to. You pop up anytime. Nah, bro. I'm not doing that shit, bro.
The one time we pop up unannounced is the time we get shot.
Or the fucking dog freaks out and forgets who we are. No, put it. It's me. It's me. Smell my hand. It's me.
It's me.
Nigga supposed to smell my hand, tears your hand off. It's like, well, all right.
I remember the one time I was hanging out with a good friend of ours, and
Who?
I went to her house, and
Who?
and she was like, "Yeah, I got a
Start
crazy dog."
with A?
No,
S?
nigga, can I tell this damn story?
Nah, I gotta know who you talking about. Who a good friend
I
about?
gotta know who you're talking about. That's what you sound like. Shut up. So
Nah,
she's
like you going?
she's like, I got a
Who?
crazy dog. You gotta like fill you out real quick, bro. I see the huskiest pit bull I've ever seen, bro. And she pulls it out, and she's like, "Okay, just put your hand." And she's like holding like the leash tight, and like I'm letting him sniff my hand, and like he's sniffing my fist, and she's like, "Oh wow, he's like pretty chill. He's never done this before." I was like, "Oh really? He must like me." And I went to like pat his head, and I opened up my fingers. He looks me dead, like he looks at my fingers, open up, and I just see his teeth come out. I was like, "Oh shit!" And then he like his eyes point down to this closest body part of me, right? And he looks right at my dick, and he's like, like, yo. I mean, I'm glad she was holding back because he jumped at my cock, right? And I had to jump back. And she's holding on. She's like, "Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put him away." I was like, "Oh my god, oh god, that
I was
dog
like, why
almost
the fuck
killed
would
me."
you have him out in the beginning? Like, if you know your
Well,
dog's a fucking psychopath, put it
no,
away.
she's like, "Oh yeah, the dog's cool. Like if he's cool with you, but like if you don't know you, like he gonna kill you." So that means like I just
If
can't
I'd
walk
never
into
been
that.
there before, if I'd never been there before, It doesn't know me.
Yeah, so it's like I can't walk.
Why would you have it out?
It's
That
like
doesn't
no,
make
we
sense.
were just hanging outside, so that means I can't go in the house without her or something like that. So, or making sure the dog was locked up. But yeah,
Nah, for shizzle. For shizzle.
full shizzle, my nizzle, extra salt on the frizzle, Dr. Pepper, my brother, another for your mother, double super size, and don't forget the fries.
I like how you said it so like offbeat. It bothered me.
I didn't sing it fast or rap it fast.
Yeah, doesn't matter, dog. I can tell your tongue ain't built for that. You were struggling.
Yeah, no, my tongue ain't built for it, bro. My tongue's built for like ice cream.
It ain't built for that either.
Nah, it's more built for like water ice or snow cones.
Nah, it's built for ligma.
What's ligma?
I'm glad you asked, my brother in Christ. Ligma dick.
Ligma.
From the ass crack to the
Oh
tip.
my
You feel me?
god, that's crazy. I didn't know you were gonna say that.
From the ass crack to the tip, baby boy. But yeah. So as we get back to the whole situation with dogs and stuff, there was this one time there was a dog, and I was in the vicinity, and I walked past it, and I was walking with a large fellow. I think we had just like got off of work. It was a good friend of ours, actually, Brian. And we had just gotten off of work. It was pretty late.
Who?
And we were in the city.
Who is it?
We were in the city.
I want to know who you're talking about.
We walked past like a group of beautiful girls because they're going clubbing and stuff like that. And my man's with all the riz in the world turns to them and says, "Oh my God, your dog is so cute." And I said, "Thank you." And I was like, "What made you do that?" Like, I laughed. And I was like, "Are you speaking your truth right now? Is this who you are actually?" So he never opened up to me about that. That kind of hurt my feelings because I thought we were closer than that. But yeah, man.
One of my friends had I think his dog ended up passing away, but
how'd it die?
I don't know actually, but
You hit by a car?
no.
Did his friends get in a circle and go nightmare, 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 nightmare?
That was fucking dope.
No. Anyway, this is big ass Rottweiler.
Oh fuck.
And it always kills me when people got this big ass dog but want to give it a cute name. It's like, yeah, dog's name is
Mittens.
Tambourine. And then it's just like this 6-foot British
Fucking murderer.
bulldog with a big ass teeth sitting there growling at you the whole time. It's like, you really sat here and named it Tambourine when this thing's trying to fucking kill me?
Yeah, because you slap it hard enough, it'll fucking
He's
start ringing.
harmless. Harmless. And I was like, all right. It's like he's
Tambourine.
But I remember like anytime we would go to his house, he's like, "Oh, y'all gotta wait outside real quick," and it'll always take him like 15 minutes to put his dog away. And I remember one time, or sometime when we would spend the night, like his pop would let the dog like walk around downstairs like it was a fucking like guard dog. I mean, technically it was, but like niggas be getting thirsty at night, so you be trying to go upstairs talking about some, yo, bro, can you go hold the dog so I can get some water? You be like, all right. Like, how are you mad at me because your dog could kill me? Like, go hold your fucking dog. I'm thirsty. We in a hot ass basement.
I'm thirsty.
Bro, you really need water at 2 a.m? God damn, bro.
He said, "Again, nigga, I was asleep." No, you wasn't. Wake up.
Like, fuck you talking about? Sitting here sighing at me because I want water in
Hey,
a hot
bro.
ass basement.
Hey, bro, I know it's 4:00 in the morning, but could you go get your dog real quick? I want to have a bowl of cereal.
Brian type shit. Why do you need a bowl of cereal? Because I'm hungry. I want a bowl of cereal.
No, man. No, man.
Yo,
I will say the best thing. I will say the best thing of living on your own is that you can go in your kitchen anytime you want.
Yo, real shit, dog. I'm not gonna do that anyway,
Fucking
but until
fucking bullshit ass rule talking about something. Yeah, the kitchen closes at 12 o'clock. Nigga, the kitchen closes
don't
when I
know.
fall to fucking sleep. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's just funny that was even a rule in your house. That never existed in mine. It's just like if you eat something, just leave enough for the family, or if you eat all of it, just eat all of it. Don't leave no scraps.
that shit was so stupid. I remember like being a young bull. It's like, yeah, the kitchen closed at, I think like my parents said like 8 o'clock. How the fuck, y'all? Nah,
Don't get a
man,
snap.
that's stupid. I mean,
Shit,
I
by the
would.
way, your dad be snoring. He don't hear shit.
No. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
like,
How is your dad doing? Is he feeling better?
nah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hold up, what happened?
Oh no, he's got to go to the hospital tomorrow for a little checkup. But they gave him medicine that's making him what's the word I'm looking for? Shit.
I thought you were saying that's making him shit, like in a bad way, not actually dookie.
No,
You feel
yeah,
me?
like the medicine's making him shit.
Like defecate shit?
No.
Not like status wise, he's shit.
Okay,
No,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
no. It makes him defecate.
Oh.
Oh,
That all right, that's what I'm saying. He said makes him shit. It'll be different. He said makes him feel like shit. I'm like,
And
I'm
that's why
missing
I
the
didn't say
feel.
that.
All right,
I
that's why.
know,
All right,
like sometimes, but I could still interpret it both ways. You know what I'm saying? But I get that. So what? He
so what
can't
he
shit on
got?
his own or something? He can't shit on his own or something?
Oh no. It's forcing like all this stuff out of his body right now because like he's
Yeah,
got
it's
a.
cleansing him because he got a he got to get a colonoscopy.
I think so.
All
Oh,
right, yeah.
nigga, damn.
He didn't tell
Oh,
me.
you think there's
Joe
something
told
wrong with
me.
your daddy?
Joe told me this morning, and I wasn't paying attention.
See, you gotta start listening to shit about your daddy. God damn it. He about to go have a life changing procedure. They about to go up that man's
Bro,
ass.
he be like just flying to Chicago and don't tell me. He just be like, I
I know.
landed. I'm like,
So when your
landed
dad
where?
come back from the hospital, be like, what it feel like? And he's gonna be like, what? Like, you need a donut to sit on or something, Pop?
I mean, it's not
Or
like
you,
his asshole like exploded. Nigga just shouldn't
I'm
just
talking
running
about
through
when they
him.
do the colonoscopy and they go up in his ass.
Oh yeah.
Or Jordan can be like, this your first
Oh
time.
wait, I said a colonoscopy. Wait, what's the difference between a prostate exam and colonoscopy? I think
Nothing. Well,
I
a
think
colonoscopy, they both go up your ass, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, I about to say they both go up there, but I think the colonoscopy is like a camera and they like check your guts or some shit like that. A
They
prostate just
actually do check your guts, but the prostate,
it's just
they go up.
you
I
just
think it's like 2 or 4 inches up in your colon, and they rub around or whatever. And if there's a lot of
make sure you don't
pressure,
feel no.
yeah, like if there's a lot of pressure when they press on it, then they're like, oh, you have an inflamed prostate or whatever. And then if they massage it while you're aroused and they press it, they can just make you come. This is just a come button.
I was about to say, if you're at the doctor, you get a prostate exam, and you come like do you gotta like take him out on dinner or
I'm
something?
being honest,
I did not need to hear that part.
bro. I was watching. It's called Road Trip, I think it is. It's like a 90s movie or whatever. And they had the one friend that's like the hoe in the group, so he's trying to fuck everybody. And so he goes to a sperm bank because their car breaks down. And they need gas money, right? They go to the sperm bank, and he tries to get the fucking nurse to help him. He's like, yo, like, what's good, yada yada yada. And he's like, I think I need a little help, like these magazines ain't working. And she's like, yeah, I got you, don't worry about it. She said, yeah, bend over real quick. He's like, oh, you about to do like a little reach around and shit. She's like, yeah, whatever. Puts on a glove, lubes it up, and puts it right in his ass. And he goes, and she swings the cup around and just like gives it a nice little press, and just all this nut come out, right? And like I was like 14 when I saw that, and I was like, bro, I'm not going to hold you. Marriage. But anywho, so then by the end of the movie, like they just was a thing, like he started dating her, and he just loved to get fucking fingered in the ass because he was like, I've never come so hard in my life. So yeah. So when we turn like 40 years old, they're actually 35, they've decreased the age to start getting prostate and colon exams.
I thought it was like 50 you had to get one.
Nah, it used to be like 40 to 50, but they really like you want to get your shit checked out in your 40s because once you're in your 50s, it's like at the point of no return. But then they said actually start getting that shit checked in your 30s, like when you're 35 to 40, because like shit is just happening early. Like it's best to catch this shit as early as possible. Especially because the age range we're in right now, we're still the highest chance of developing testicular cancer. So for young men out there and just men in general, make sure that you get a urologist because nobody tells you about that. Like that's the male equivalent of a gynecologist. You know what I'm saying? They check on everything that goes on in there to let you know what's going on. I don't have one yet, but I definitely need to get one. So keep that in mind.
Interesting. I would definitely keep that in mind. I did not know that actually.
I
Yep,
didn't know I had to get my dick checkups.
ages 16 to like 25 are the highest chances of developing testicular cancer. I don't know
Shit,
why.
I thought I was chilling with the physical checkups. You know, he lifted up a little bit, put 2 fingers on it, cough. All right, you good.
So
Nah, bro. I never had to do the cough, but I always hated because I always had a female doctor look at my dick, and it's never in the, bro. It's never in like the best. It's never in the best shape. It's always like a little draft or something. Little nigga resting on my balls and shit. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm wearing compression draw. Like I'm wearing briefs. All right, so it's like they tight on these
it's
motherfuckers.
always
Don't
just
worry
sitting
about it.
there leaning on the side, like, huh.
Yeah, but like dog, I'll never forget. The last time I went to that doctor to get a checkup. He was just like, all right, let me just fill your balls real quick. Yeah, and I had to do the coffee. Yeah, he grabbed my shit or whatever. And he's talking to me about something, but he never told me to pull my pants up. So I'm just standing there talking to him with my pants at my fucking ankles and shit. My dick is just out. He
Your hands
turns
on your
around,
hips and shit, just like,
bro. Yeah, exactly. And he's turning around, he's typing on his fucking he's typing on the fucking computer, typing up the report and shit like that. And he turns around, he's like, you can pull your pants up now. I was like, oh, you ain't telling me, my bad, man. But anyway, as I was saying, bro.
So,
Oh god, I hated that doctor.
He's like,
all right, yeah.
I was like,
Most def.
I was like, because in my head, I was just like, I probably should pull him up. I was like, but if he didn't tell me to, and then he turns around and he still needs my dick out, that's extra work for me to like shimmy these motherfuckers back down. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like doing all that work.
I remember the
I just
first
leave it out.
time. I remember the first time. This was like a core memory. Like when you're like looking around the room, you're like, oh shit, I'm here. Like I'm in this bitch. Like this is a core memory for me. When
I'm
I
in this
was in the doctor's office, this is Doctor Mark Cress's office off of Old York Road. um, this was back in like I want to say like 2003, 2004 maybe.
Mhm.
I was a young bulb, right? And I go to the doctor's with my ma, and I remember this nurse. It was either a nurse or a doctor. She was beautiful either way, right? Like she had this like coffee brown skin, this curly like light brown hair. Oh my god, I think that was like my first love in my life.
Oh shit, we should talk about our first loves. But anyway, continue.
So we just like you're doing like a regular checkup questions, and like whenever I don't know a question, I look to my mom, and she's like, "No, he has not." I'm like, okay, so he's not sexually active. All right, cool. I'm like 5 years old, and then the nurse
Yeah, like why would they have that?
nurse goes, "Okay, so I'm gonna need you to pull down your pants." And then like I look to my mom like for confirmation, like, what did she just say? And my mom's like, she got like a slight smile. She's like, yeah. I was like, what?
Oh, shit.
What? She's like, yeah, that's why we're here. I said, Mom, I don't know this lady. I was like, Mom, I don't know this lady. She's like, no, Jordan, she's just making sure she's like, you're like, you're cool and everything. And I'm like, and I look back to the nurse, and bro, she was so pretty. I
Oh,
remember like looking at her, like I can
oh
vividly remember.
no.
god.
No. I didn't get hard. I was 5 years old.
Damn, bro. I was about to cry. I was about to like
no,
cry
I was
tears of
5 years
sleep.
old, bro. It was just more
Bro, I
of
was
like,
getting hard on the fucking floor, but let's continue.
okay. So I'm sitting there, but I'm like looking at her. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then like after like almost like I want to say 3 minutes of like debating or in like trying to make a compromise, I'm like, what if she just like she needs to check my dick, but so why doesn't she just check through the pants? Like after like doing like a couple minutes like that, I'm like, fuck it, whatever. And I just pull my pants down, and this nurse is like fondling this little boy's balls and dick. And that's like a core memory for me, bro. Like now I'm like looking around, I'm looking at my mom who's like turning her head so she's giving us privacy. And I'm like, and now I remember like this nurse's face. I'm like, she was really pretty. Like after we left, I'm like, she was really pretty. At least it wasn't like some old man like when I was in high school.
Yeah,
How you doing,
all
young
my
man?
all my doctors were old, so that was never fun. I remember my younger doctor had like this like really really high pitched voice. Like I don't know what the fuck was wrong. Do you ever look at somebody and then they don't sound how they look?
Yeah, actually.
Me?
I remember sitting. No,
Nah, you sound
no,
like him, bro.
yeah, you sound like how you would look. But I remember I was sitting there, I was chilling with my mom. You know, the doctor's office always got the little boring ass toys, but for some reason they was always entertaining. Because what the fuck are you gonna do in a doctor's waiting room? Absolutely nothing. So he got the little drone where like it was like all tangled up, but somehow all the blocks would just follow that. Damn, I gotta figure out what the fuck that toy is
It was
called.
like a box, and it had like the wires going around the top,
Yeah.
and they had the little blocks that were on it, and then you can like splash
Yeah,
them or
yeah,
splash
Yes,
them around.
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Oh, I guess every fucking hospital had
I
that
was about
shit.
to say, I'm pretty sure every waiting room
I hate
in
it,
that, bro,
bro. I hated that shit.
every time,
It made me feel like I
I
was in
would
a
be,
fucking zoo.
I would
I
be,
hate that shit.
I would be pissed if another kid was on that joint and then like I had nothing to do. Or like I don't know, I guess it's for like the adults when you kind of like get older, you start to realize they always had like these boring ass magazines. Like they never had shit for a kid to read. It was only that little ass toy and then a bunch of stacks of magazines for these adults to read. Anyway, so I'm sitting there playing with that, and I'm waiting for. Well, I guess I didn't know at the time, but waiting for your name to get called so the doctor can bring you back. So the nurse finally called my name, and then I'm sitting there waiting in the room, and then my mom was like, "Oh, how's your day?" I was like, "I'm fucking in the doctor's office. What do you mean how's my day?" And he finally comes in, and he's like this like I want to say like 6 foot doctor, somewhat slim. I want to say on an older age. Oh, I say older age, like the older side. So I want to say probably around 40, 45 ish, maybe like 48 around here. And I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, okay. And he's
Yeah.
just like, how you doing? I was like, what the fuck?
Hi.
I was like, why do you sound like that? But like, I didn't say it out loud, surprisingly. But,
You're not my cousin.
huh?
I said, you're not my cousin.
What do you
Oh, the one time we were in Walmart, he saw a lady with a mustache, and he went, "Hey, Dad, that lady has a mustache," and we were like, "Oh, I'm gonna die." That was pretty much it.
but yeah. And I was sitting there like, why does he sound like that? And the whole time he's talking to me, I'm just focused on his voice. I'm like, you don't sound how you look, and it's really, really weird. Like he had a high pitched ass voice, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is just too weird. So, so he finally gives me in the little hospital gown, and he's like, okay, just doing a normal physical. So, put the thing in your ear, put that nasty dry ass popsicle stick down your tongue or on your tongue, and then
Say,
Oh,
oh,
whoa. He did what to you, Brian?
shut up, nigga. And then
He put a brown
that's
sugar
when
in your tongue.
I said popsicle stick. And I know you heard that, so shut up. Anyway,
Was
so
his
then
name
that's when
Popsicle?
that's when he finally.
The nigga from the North Pole, Mr. Popsicle. All right, I'm done.
Anyway, that's when they tell you to lay down.
Oh,
And then so
whoa.
he's like, oh, so you want to lay down for me? I was like, I guess. So I'm just sitting there laying, and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna lift up the thing, and I can't do it. I can't sit here and do it in his voice. So he's like, I'm gonna lift up the thing, and then I'm gonna touch around there, make sure everything's okay. And then when I tell you to cough, I want you to cough. And I was like, all right. And then it was kind of funny because like my mom, as soon as this part came up, my mom just leaves. Like she didn't even be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be right back." Oh, I'm gonna be outside. She just gets up and leaves.
I don't get why. Real quick, I don't get why a parent would leave in an instance like that. Like, no, you just sit there and watch what that nigga about to do to your fucking.
That's what
child.
I'm saying.
what
Like, what if the bull was just a complete weirdo?
Like, what if the doctor starts talking about shit, bro?
Like, Suka a fucking joint, dog.
Like,
he was like, "Damn, you got a fat dick for a kid." Like, whoa.
He's like, "Hey, man, what you doing on that?"
He starts doing a cock rating. He's like, my chef, it's a little veiny, 7
And
out
like,
of 10.
bro, what if he confesses to you? He's like, "Yo, my wife's leaving me." You're like, your dick's bigger than mine. Like, you mind stepping in, bro? I'm 5 years old now, but like, look at my shit. Like,
my nigga, what are you talking about?
look how small my shit is. Like, why you got such a big head on your dick?
He's like, damn, that tip is nice.
Why is it all beet red?
He said, "How you black with a red dick?"
He's like, hey, have you always had this mole?
You
like, what?
You're uncircumcised, huh? You're the second person to come in today who's uncircumcised. I never sucked an uncircumcised dick before. I'm out, bro.
Mom,
just start yelling.
Yeah, mom,
start yelling.
I don't need to play football, mom. Yeah, I'm going.
but yeah, so like, and that was like I think she did it a couple more times where like literally like Rue called Jordan's dad an NPC, but like legitly the way it was scripted was just like every single time. It was just like, all right, I'm gonna need you to lay down. Just gets up, leaves. Like it doesn't, like older games when they didn't have like the great physics, so like NPC would just get up
She
and just start walking.
wall.
Yeah, just not even walking to the wall. Just like would get up and just walk to the door and then just disappear. Yeah, that's how my mom was. Like she would just get up and just. I'm like, all right.
Damn right.
So yeah, he just like, okay, want a coffee? And I was like, huh. He was like, well, we're all done here. And I was like,
nigga got Mickey Mouse in his
yo. Yo. And I think I had him probably like for at least probably like a good like 3 years or so. And then I got this like really like old guy, he had a slouched back, and he kind of sound like this.
Grr.
And it
what the fuck?
Jordan, I don't ever want you to tell me I'm going to hell again.
Brother,
I'm so tempted to do it, but I don't want to.
I can't see shit.
Anyway, I had Mickey Mouse for about like 3 years or so. And then I got this like older gentleman, and he talked like really slow, and his voice. Actually, shit. What was that substitute teacher and showing him? You had Steiner.
Fuck.
Schwartz.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yo, they could have been fucking brothers, bro. I remember the first time I seen that nigga, I thought it was my doctor. I'm like, nigga, you're a doctor and a substitute teacher. Why are you here? Bro, but like legitly, like the way Schwartz would talk, that's how that doctor would talk. And I was just like, just imagine Schwartz asking you to pull imagine you to lay. All right, so no, not the old guy, the other guy. It was always two main subs. You had Steiner and Schwartz. Which one was Steiner?
Steiner was the really old guy
with the white hair.
All right, who was Schwartz?
Schwartz was the
fucking dude that made like Mr. Bean.
All right, him.
I thought
all right.
Was it the guy with the limp?
Wait, I think we said it backwards.
Yeah, Steiner was the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, that was Mr. Bean. Schwartz.
All right, Steiner. Anyway, fuck it.
Oh, Steiner sound like Crocker.
He looked like if Crocker was extra docile, but had the demeanor of Mr. Bro. He needs to make me feel bad. Like I never did anything to Mr. Steiner, But the way niggas would grind him up and he had no control of that classroom and he would just like regress mentally, I really sat there and it hurt my heart. It didn't feel good to have him as a substitute teacher, bro.
No, real rap, bro. All right. I should have talked about this. Well, I guess we can talk about it now. Bro, can we really talk about how like one it wasn't even I didn't even do anything. I legitimately could have had a perfect record out of high school. No suspensions or detentions. I don't know if that really counts as a perfect record, but in my eyes it does. Because I didn't really do shit. I didn't really do shit in school to get in trouble. So I feel like that's kind of like a good thing. I've only had one detention in my life. And mom, if you're listening, this is the only time I had detention. I did not tell you because I didn't want to be embarrassed. So if you're listening, I'm sorry. This is the only time I had detention. And it's some bullshit, bro. So you had all the bad niggas in. So for niggas that don't know, I was dumb. So I had to take like geometry something. No, wait, it was algebra. It was algebra like a help class pretty much. Like I would go there before algebra, do some work, and then I would go to algebra and wouldn't remember anything I fucking did in there. So anyway, so you had all the bad niggas in there. It was legitly like how any classroom would be split up. You had the bad niggas on one side, and then you had the niggas that was quiet but did they work but didn't really do their work on the other side. I was on that side, and then you had the bad niggas on the other side. So so that day, so I had the algebra teacher was my same teacher. So one day she was absent, so we had a sub. And bro, when I tell you they did this sub so fucking dirty, bro, they put her on Vine. They fucking was throwing spitballs and shit at her. They was they called because she was kind of fat, so they called her over just so she can get up and be like, oh, never mind, I don't need it no more, just so she can go sit back down. That shit was so fucked up, bro. So she hands out this paper. She's handing out this paper, and she's yeah, so just handing out the paper, bro. I want to say his name so bad, but y'all know the nigga that laughs like I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about.
Who? I guess I'm gonna censor his name.
This nigga's out of pocket.
Oh, okay.
This nigga is out of pocket, bro. She handed him the paper, legitly balled that bitch up and threw that shit right back at her. I was like, I need to get out this classroom. And it's fucked up because I do remember me laughing at some of this shit, but like like I wasn't doing it. Well, I guess it doesn't really give it a right to laugh, but still, some of that shit was funny, but most of this shit was fucked up. So, and you had my stalker in that classroom, which is like awesome, like fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you missed it on the last episode.
But
what's their name? Oh yeah, the niggas look like somebody always grabbing him by his fucking skull. Like he had a lot to think about. Old wrinkled head ass nigga.
Someone looked like they held him by his temples as a baby.
they used the jaws of life to get that nigga out his mama coochie and he just stuck.
They left him in the bathtub too long.
Nigga was soaking in water. Nigga look like he was soaking in water. Oh my god. Anyway,
look like he gets dried up in the sun, looking like a grape turned into a raisin.
Oh fuck.
Anyway, so they was drawing on a substitute, right? So it comes towards like the like 15 minutes left of class. So she's like, anyone that didn't give me a paper, I'm writing their names down, and y'all gonna hear from y'all teacher later on, or like the next day, whatever. So I did, bro. I legitly did the work. I did the work. It was 3 niggas that handed in the paper. There's one quiet Asian chick, Otito, and me.
Otito.
Everyone else in the class did not turn that shit in. So I said, all right, boom. As soon as she said that shit, I already turned my paper in. So I was like, all right, bet. As soon as she said that shit, I was cool, bro. So the very next day, I don't know if it was the next day. I think it was like an every other day class. So we finally had that class again, and the teacher comes in pissed. She's pissed. The sub left this like big ass note of just like everything they was doing to her and shit like that. So she come in.
They made me get up and walk.
My knees hurt.
So my ankles. She gets in, slammed the door. She said, "Oh, y'all sit down and be quiet." You like, oh, I'm sitting there like, oh shit, I already know I'm about to get in trouble. so, so she's sitting there. She pulled a note out. She just started reading it off. She's like, I'm so disappointed. This is my first time I'm missing this class. And this is how y'all gonna embarrass me like this. I was so embarrassed to read this note. And I know y'all was raised better, this, la, 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 la. So she just sitting there going off on everybody. Everybody all quiet. So she's like, all right. And she left me a list. Now she had two papers in her hand. I'm like, hold up. One of them papers better be mine. So she said she had two papers in her hand. She said only two people in the classroom did the assignment. She listed off the names and the other chick. I was like, hold up, hold up. Where's my paper at? Where's my paper? I know I turned that shit in. So she said the two people names I called, they're not getting detention. Everyone else that didn't turn in this paper is getting the detention. I said, whoa, what you mean? Where my paper at? So they yeah, of course, the bad kids already used to getting fucking detention. So they sitting there, and, man, whatever, bro. I had two detentions. Yesterday. I got two again today. I'm sitting there
Yeah,
freaking the
hold
fuck.
up. Like, no, I'll let you finish your story. We get back to it.
So I'm sitting there looking fucking crazy as shit. I'm like, hold up, bro. So I'm sitting there, I started checking my bag and shit. I'm like, bro, I know I turned that shit in. I know I turned that fucking paper in. There's no fucking way. So I let it chill. I let it chill. I wasn't gonna talk to her in front of the whole class like a little bitch. I held my detention. As soon as the class left, I walked right into her. I'm like, hold up, Miss So and So. I know I turned that paper in, bro. I know I did. So I don't know why I'm getting the detention. I didn't even do anything to her. That was everybody else over there. She like, look, I understand that, and I'm pretty sure I know that you probably wasn't doing anything to her like that. I know that you probably wasn't a part of that. But the fact that I don't have your paper, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, bro, what? You just gonna make me guilty by association? I know I turned in my paper. Like what you talking about? She like, look, I understand that, but there's nothing I can do. I have to show an example. I'm like, fuck the example. These niggas don't care. You know how many detention they get, bro? They don't pay attention in your class. Like, what are you talking about? She like, look, isn't you're not gonna change my mind about it. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. That is so crazy. So like the rest of the day, I'm fucking pissed, bro. I'm heated. I'm like, there's no fucking way I really sat here and got a whole detention for some shit that I didn't do.
I would have not showed up.
I'm like,
Well, I mean,
with all due respect, man, I did my homework. I'm not coming.
no, I mean, keep it about. I should have been on some shit like that, but she handed me the whole detention slip and everything, and I was like, what the fuck?
It's, bro, you know how many times I've been bitched as a young boy because I ain't stand up for myself, nigga. I know how I get.
No, yeah, but real rad. So I'm sitting there eating that shit, bro, and I think the detention was like another day after school. I don't think it was the same day. I think that's how detentions work. It would be like one day after school. So I showed to that joint. It's like at least seven niggas in there I know. I'm like, bro, why do y'all niggas always get detentions? And it actually wasn't that bad, low key. Like, I see why niggas like detention because you legitly don't do shit in there. Like, you legitly can do anything you fucking want.
You spend an
Yeah.
hour in the cafeteria.
Yo, bro, it was an hour in the senior cafeteria, and just niggas talking,
And y'all just chill.
like,
That's not a punishment. That's just chilling with your friends.
bro, legitly, like I thought it was gonna be like some militant ass nigga coming in here, shut the fuck up and sit down, and got like the big ass, like Spartan staff, and
What
just
the
like these
fuck?
like big ass army boots. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but
You
just
think
some
that
shit
Jordan
like
Bond
that.
wrangling shit?
You real rap. I'm thinking something like that. I'm thinking this nigga about to hand us like 18 cases, 18 packets of homework. They like, you gotta do this shit in 45 minutes or you get another detention. Bro, I walked in that bitch and that shit was like, oh, what's up, bro? You
I
here?
used
I
to
was
think this
like,
like that too. I ain't
yeah.
gonna
He was like, oh, come on. And this nigga sat here, this nigga took me on a fucking tour guide of detention. I was like,
lie.
nigga, like, how many times have you been here? He's like, man, you ain't gotta ask that question. Particularly live here. I was like, all right, that's not something to be proud of, but okay. And that's the only time I ever had attention, bro. I was so fucking mad, bro. And I'm just like, I could have had a clean ass record. Besides me, like actually, like low key failing, but like,
I was a perfect
but
student.
like,
Besides all the stuff I was actually supposed to do and I didn't. But besides that, I was
like,
perfect.
But anyway, I could have a clean ass record. No in school suspension, no out school suspension, no detention, no none of that until that, bro. And I want to drop her name, but I'm not because I actually really fuck with her. Besides that one time, because that was some straight up bullshit, bro. And she know it, but she talking about something.
Oh,
Oh,
she even admitted to you.
I had
She
to.
admitted to your face. She said, "I know this probably fucked up, but off principle."
Yo, bro, Red, like she legitimately said, bro, I know you probably wasn't a part of it, but I gotta show these niggas an example. What do you mean example? They know the example. They don't care.
They're not gonna
They
learn
put
from.
her
They're not gonna learn from Brian going to detention. He's just like. They're not gonna sit
like
here going like.
what the fuck, bro?
Detention
Bro.
is useless in school. We need to bring back beating children.
All right, I don't know about
This is my campaign I'm going to be running on when I run for president of Cheltenham High School.
Oh my god, not showing him. Showing him needs a burn.
Whoa, bro.
Well, that's a terroristic threat.
Is it? I mean, shit. Technically, me and Trey already fucking committed treason. Not
Yeah,
treason.
trespassing.
We already trespassing. So at this point, what the fuck they gonna do to
Yo,
me?
some fucking dumbasses.
Yo, bro. All right, fuck it. I might as well tell that story.
You might as well, bro.
All right, yeah, fuck it, bro. Yo, so legitly, I think what? So 4 months after graduating, no, like 3 months.
Yes.
3 months after graduating.
Like we
so
graduated,
we finally fucking graduated,
and then it was summertime, first day,
Yeah.
like whatever, first week back of school.
Yeah, like first, so like legitly, so me and Trey was going to the same college, and that nigga took me there, did our classes, blah blah blah. So we sitting here about to leave, and the way we would take to the way he would take to take me back home, we would pass our high school. So we was like, oh shit, doesn't Shellham have school today? And bro, like like I mean, legitly freshly graduated, 3 months out that bitch. He's like, oh yeah, they definitely do got school today. So I was like, bro, we might as well slide up. This nigga was like, I'm not walking in that fucking school, bro. I was like, bro, come on, bro. We gotta see the teachers telling that we got into college and shit like that. So so we pulling up, and we was like, damn, wait, how we gonna get in there though? They changed everything. Like these niggas don't even got recess no more. He was like, damn, how are we gonna get in there? Oh shit, nigga, we got book bags. Let's just put our bags on and just be like, we late for school. So we was like, all right, bet. So we get out the car with our bags on, and for niggas that I mean, y'all clearly wouldn't know if you're listening. If you're listening, went to Shellham, you know this. If you don't, so I'm explaining it. So Shellham had like 6 entryways. You can technically you couldn't go in through the gym area, but there was a door there. You had the doors that led to the cafeteria. Technically, you couldn't go in there, and then you had like the school doors where you had to get buzzed in, and then like 3 more doors in the back where the buses would pick you up. But technically, you weren't able to go in there neither unless like someone opened the door. So the real only 2 ways to enter the school is through the cafeteria where you would get signed in, or where the front doors where you had to get buzzed in. So we going through the cafeteria because I think it was probably around like 11 o'clock. So it was 4th period lunch or whatever lunch it was. So we sitting there walking up, and it's a security guard like right outside. Quick side note: Shellham security is the equivalent of Paul Blart. The nigga doesn't do shit. Anyway, so we walking up, and can't remember what we said. I don't know how to.
Wait, real quick. Which security guard was it? Was it fresh out?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't fresh out. If it was fresh out, we wouldn't have did it.
Okay.
That nigga would have been. It was like some black dude. I'm like low key. I feel bad. I'm pretty sure we got that nigga fired. I'm pretty sure about it. Cause the way this nigga let us in the building, this nigga didn't even ask for student IDs. He didn't ask for none of that shit, bro. Like legitly, I hope this doesn't like get us like cancer or anything like that, bro. We legitly could have been Taliban part 2.
Yeah.
Like the nigga did not ask us for anything. We had our bags on and everything. So we walked up and we was like, oh yeah, we just trying to get in. The nigga was like, all right. And just open the door for us. I was like, what? It's not been that easy, bro. So we up in that bitch. We just like, oh, should we back in here? They ain't changed nothing in 3 months. This school's really fucking ass. So we sitting there. We get to say hi to all our teachers. Blah blah blah. This
Why
and
you
that.
guys back
So
already?
Yeah, like real red. They was like, bro, yo, one teacher legitimately asked us how we get in here, and we was just like, they just opened the door for her,
Fuck it.
and she was like, okay.
Is that
And then so yeah, so legitimately we just saying what's up to everybody, blah blah blah. I think we was probably in there for at least in like an hour or some shit.
what the fuck?
So, bro, dead ass. It didn't feel like that, but I'm pretty sure we was in there for like an hour. So on our way out, I think we were saying bye to one last teacher. So we heading back to the way we came in. So technically, the way you come, so the way we're heading is we're passing the doors we had to get buzzed in at, and where you had to get buzzed in at was the main office. So, so we're sitting there walking back, and the principal's like right there. And he's sitting here asking, so he stopped us because I guess we weren't going the right way. So like
Where y'all going?
no classrooms were that way. So he was just like, "Oh, where y'all going?" So he asked us. He was like, "Oh, hey, guys, where you off to?" And we was like, "Oh shit." So like real quick, I can't remember what Trey said, but he said something though, and he was like, "Oh, y'all got IDs on you?" And he was like, nah, man. Actually, like we like graduated like 3 months ago. We were just coming back to say what's up to our old teachers and shit. He was like, "You did what now?" And we was like, we was like, "Yeah, we were just saying what's up to our teachers. We like graduated like 3 months ago. We like technically we're
We were
just
just here, bro.
yeah, we were like just technically just here." And he was like, "You know what you guys did was illegal, right?" And we was like, how is it illegal? He was like, bro, y'all don't go to this school. Y'all are trespassing right now. Technically, I can call the cops if I wanted to. I was like, all right,
But
you
you're
can
not
calm
doing
the
going.
it.
fuck,
But you're not
you can calm
going.
the fuck, you can calm the fuck down, bro. We just want to say what's up to our teachers. Like, you doing too much right now. So he's just sitting here like, oh, okay, well, you two seem okay enough where I won't call the cops, but just don't do this next time, okay? And I was just like, all right, like, boy, was digging hard as shit. Like, fuck you talking about?
Bro, you could have
So we
came in there with
said,
some fucking bombs or some shit, bro.
bro, legitly,
They're already
legitly,
placed.
bro, legitly. Like, it's really fucking wild of how we really just walked up in that school. Like, that school has no protection at all.
Well, I mean, it has
And so we
protection
sitting
now.
there, oh yeah.
I
So
hope so.
we sitting there walking out, and we passed the same security guard. And this nigga just nods his head at us, and we just on our way. Like, you not gonna question the two niggas leaving school right now? What are you
All right.
doing,
Yeah, have a good day. Two fine young
bro?
gentlemen who I let it. What the fuck?
So we get back in the car. We like, yo, that shit was crazy, bro. I'm pretty sure that nigga got fired.
There's
That
no
was like
way.
what, like there was like this was like what 4 years ago, I think. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not there no more. But I know for sure we got him into a lot of fucking
Like,
trouble.
like the principal checked the cameras. Like, how did they get in? You opened the fucking door. I
Bro, but
thought.
I think we did tell him that. I think we did tell him that. I think we were just like, oh, like he's like, how'd y'all get in here? And we just like, oh,
He,
they just opened the door for
he
us.
opened the door. He's like,
Bro, he had the most confused look on his face. He was
you
like,
said we were
You
late.
have a-
Like,
like, are y'all fucking serious? Like, and then he is started dicking. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's how you had to react. I mean, technically trespassing,
I mean,
whatever.
technically, it's like a school, and you're responsible for all those children's lives, and you just let two grown
Yeah,
adults
so
walk in.
they're not grown adults. It was 18.
They don't go to
yeah,
the
I was like,
school.
I was still 17.
yeah, suck a dick, nigga.
Well, I
I
mean,
was
like,
18,
you
you
got like
bitch ass
those,
nigga.
you got like a lot of those stories like where kids come back and then they just air that bitch out. 'Cause
No, real rap, bro. That was really dicky. Like, I'll never forget the time Lil Dicky legitly walked into our high school and it was like, get out. I was like, why
yeah,
are y'all telling me to get
because he didn't
out?
sign in, and he walked in and he was trespassing, and they were like, "It's cool that you like came up and dapped up everyone, but like you need to come to us first. Like you cannot just walk up in here." He was like, "But the wood shop door was wide open." And, like,
He took the back way.
Oh, yo, speaking of that, I don't think I ever told y'all part two because technically we tried to do it again.
Stop! No, you didn't.
No, dead ass, bro, dead ass.
Oh my god!
So this time is me, Trey. It's me, Trey, Alex, Saturn,
What the
and to Shane, I think. I think, yeah,
Really?
I think, yeah,
That's the most
really
random
fucking,
person I
no, really fucking random, so random.
It's like
So,
me, Nathan, and Dylan Jones going out for beers. Like what the fuck?
bro, rap, like that's so fucking random. So Trey hits me up. He's like, "Yo, Alex Saturn to Shane are trying to get in the showing him. You down to come?" I was like, "Bet, say less." So they picked me up, and I mean, for niggas that actually, I'm not gonna tell you that. Anyway, um, so we pull up, right? So we like, damn, we can't do what we did last time. Okay, that's technically trespassing. We trying to do this shit and not get fucking arrested. So we sitting here. So we pull up to the school. So we're technically doing it the right way. I think what he told us, I think he told us the right way to do it. The last time we got caught, he was like, "Oh, you gotta come up, you gotta get buzzed in, sign in, blah blah blah, this and that." So that's what we did. So we pull up, we buzzed, we ringed or whatever you want to call it. We ring the buzzer, and they're like, "Oh, hi, how can we help you?" He was just like, "Yeah, we were showing him students like, I think this is a Loki, I think it was in the same year. So like, so
We
technically,
graduated
it's been
5 months ago.
yes, yo, like real right. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long after me and Trey did it. So I don't remember what we told him, but I know we were showing him students. We used to go to the school. We were just wondering if we can come say hi to our old teachers, let them know how we're doing, blah blah blah. So they like, oh yeah, sure, come in. So they sit here, buzz the door. We come in. And the bro, she completely did like a whole 180. She completely wasted our fucking time. Like legitly. She opens the fucking door and was just like, "Oh, hi guys, how are you doing?" And he was like, "Think we just told you what we wanted. Like, what are you talking about?" So she's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, you have to make an appointment for that." I'm like, "What is this, the fucking doctor's office? What appointment am I making with my old teachers? I don't have none of their fucking emails. Like, what appointment am I making?
Y'all
What so
deleted
they
my
can look
school
over my
email.
fuck and so y'all can look at my fucking college papers? No, like how am I making this fucking appointment? So they're like, yeah, unless you have an appointment, we can't let you into school. Or if you guys know a teacher that can escort you around, then that's also fine. Nigga, how are we getting in contact with these teachers? What are you talking about? So we're sitting there pissed. We're sitting there pissed off. We like, damn, yo, any of y'all got like teachers like phone numbers, like actual emails, anything like that? So I think Trey emailed one teacher. I think Saturn, actually, I don't know. I think Trey's the only one that had a teacher's email. So he emailed that bull. So we back outside. And speaking of what, and this how I thought about it, because you said wood shop. So speaking of that, we went over to wood shop, and for anyone that don't know, no, I don't know why the fuck he was in there now. I think about it, but I was about to say I thought gym teachers taught woodshop, but that's completely not true. But for some reason, uh, one gym teacher that we all knew was just like hanging outside, just like chilling by the fucking door to the woodshop. So we sitting there walking over there and he sees us. He's like, "Oh, what's up, guys? Blah blah blah. Hey, yeah, you guys are just just coming to hang out, just coming to see your old teachers again." We was like, "Yeah, yeah, we're just trying to do that." But they told us we needed a teacher to come and escort us. He was like, "Oh yeah, fuck that stupid rule." Like he legitly said that. He legitly said that. He was like, "Yeah, fuck that stupid rule." And oh wait, yeah, no, I think I have a free period. I can totally do that for you guys, and it just just let you walk around. I know you guys aren't troublemakers. He's literally saying this. We're not troublemakers to Alec and Saturn. I'm like,
Yeah.
you really have way too much faith in us, but whatever. We just really wanted to get into fucking school, bro. Fuck this nigga, bro. He legitly said, I will escort you niggas. We like, all right, bet. So we sit here, go back around, buzz the John. He like, yeah, we got so and so to come and escort us. He said he'll meet us in the office. So she's like, oh, okay. So she buzzes again. So she buzzed us again. So we finally in the school where we are right now is the office where me and Trey got stopped last time. So we're sitting in the office, with the visitors pass on and shit like that. 5 minutes, 8 minutes. 10 minutes go by. This nigga don't show up, bro. I'm like, are you kidding me? So she finally comes up and she was like, yeah, it seems like he's not coming. And I was just like, oh, uh, any you guys got his email? And And he was like, yeah, no, no, no. And we was like, can you call him on a loudspeaker? Like he said he was gonna like come and escort us and stuff. And she's like, yeah, no, we can't do that. He might be in a class. Yeah,
Right.
sorry guys. So we gotta ask you guys to leave again. And he's like, all right, bro. Yeah, fuck that nigga, bro. That nigga really straight up lied to our faces. Unless this nigga had like Alzheimer's and just completely fucking forgot. But there's no way. We literally legitly just asked him. Took us like at least 3 minutes to walk back around, get buzzed in, sit in the office, and this nigga did not show up. I was like, that's wild.
He,
Fuck that nigga, bro.
he was like, "Oh yeah, I can definitely let you guys in." And like he's like, "You guys are like, oh cool, all right, cool. We're gonna let the people in the front know." You're like, he's like, "All right, cool, bye. All right, I'll be right there." Yeah, I'm not letting those niggers in. The fuck no.
Yo, real rat. I mean, look, I think he fucked up on his own. I think he fucked up on his own part because he really sat here and said he saw Alec and Saturn and really sat here and said, "I'm gonna let y'all walk around by yourselves," and just knew that shit was a fucking lie. He said, "Yeah, no, I can't do that to the school again." So I'm not letting y'all niggas in,
That was funny.
bro. But yeah, so that's the only two. That's the only two times I ever stepped foot back in the shower with him.
That's crazy. I did not know the second part of the story.
Yeah, yeah. We.
It's kind of a nothing burger, but it's like, damn.
No, yeah. I mean, nothing happened besides just like this bitch ass gym teacher really just sat here and lied to my mate and was just like, yeah, on never showed the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll let you in.
Fucking piece
I'm
of
not
shit.
letting them in.
I'm not letting them in.
Yeah, no.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I have I been back to Cheltenham? I have been back to Cheltenham. No, I went to Cedarbrook actually.
ew. Actually, no.
The
Oh
new
yeah.
Cedarbrook
Speaking
is
of,
really nice.
no, yeah, no, yeah. I didn't. We didn't go in there, but me and Destiny were walking around that bitch one day. Like we was just bored as shit, and I never got to see it. So we just like walked around that bitch, and I was like, damn, they really had us in the school with fucking black mold in the ceilings, and then they sat here and tore this bitch down 2 years later just to rebuild it.
Mm,
Ain't that about a bitch? Sit here and get this brand new ass school, and fucking COVID happens. I'm like, wow.
yeah, I was there recording a musical, and I had to do both shows. So in between the shows, because it was one like around 3 o'clock, and then a like 8 o'clock showing. Um, but in between like those like 2 hours, I was like, I can either go home, grab some food, or I can sit in the library, charge my iPod or charge my iPod. What the fuck? Charge my batteries to my camera and read some manga that's here in the library. And so that's what I did. um, but that was my first time back at Cedarbrook for like the longest time, and it looks so nice in there. I saw what's her name? Ooh, I'm blanking on her name.
Me too.
Oh shit. Computer strategies teacher. Do you remember her? Big black woman. No,
Keep it a buck.
kind of no
The only
nonsense type of teacher.
the only teachers I really remember from showing like this the school period is it's a couple of them. So I remember everybody remembers Miss Shaffron because she was lit.
That's
Our
my birthday buddy.
yeah, you keep telling us that like we care,
All right,
but you know
let's go fuck myself then.
yeah. So Miss Shaffron's the goat. You had Mr. Daly who was like a help teacher. That nigga was funny. That nigga dressed like a GTA character, low key, yo. That nigga came in every day with the same baggy ass pants, these dick ass DC shoes, and his fucking gray hoodie. I was like, "Do you take showers, bro? Do you have somewhere to live?" Like he came in, he dressed like that every single day. Low key, he looked like Nico Bello from GTA 4. So maybe he was like living the GTA life. I remember Dr. Clark was our fucking eighth grade science teacher. I wonder what that nigga doing. I remember I saw him in the hallway at Showing one day, and it was me and Jason walking because we was in it was like really fucking crazy because we had the same um science we was in the same science class with him. And till this day, I remember me and Jason will always talk about this shit, bro. So I remember he was making us do this experiment with like a fucking cloud or some shit like that, or like a hot air balloon. It was one of them weird ass experiments. So it was me, Jason, and like two other niggas I can't remember. So you had to like make a design for your hot air balloon. So of course this weeb ass nigga Jason told my son, "Oh, do the Akatsuki cloud," and
Oh,
so
I
we
remember
didn't
the
have
story.
we didn't have any other fucking ideas, so we were just like, all right, fuck it. So we sitting here drawing it. Well, not me because I can't draw for shit, but I think Jason was drawing it, and he walks over and he's like, "Oh, okay, what design did you guys choose?" And we was like, "Oh, we're gonna do something from the anime called Naruto." He's like, "Is that the Kosuke Cloud?" Till this day, I probably my favorite teacher because the fact that he knew that shit was just like outrageous. Like yo, me and Jason went stone faced, bro. We was like, what? You watch Naruto? He was like, oh, hell yeah, I watch Naruto. I watch Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and he just started listening to all these fucking animes, and I was just like, all right, mad respect. No matter how much of a dick you are, mad respect. I can't fraud. So
Dude,
to that day,
that's
that shit was crazy.
I completely forgot about that story. I remember because you said Dr. Clark, and I remember the one time. I just remembered the one time I was walking in Cheltenham High School in the new wing, and I fucking ran into him. I was like, Dr.
Yeah, that's where me and Jason ran into him at.
Right. So I was like, Dr. Clark? He was like, Jordan, how are you doing, man? I was like, I'm doing fine. He's like, yeah, how's school going? I'm like, easy. I mean, I'm trying to finish up, and that's pretty much it. He said, what grade are you in? I'm a senior. He said, oh, he's like, so you're about to graduate? I'm like, yeah. He said, you taking any advanced placement classes, any AP classes? And I wasn't taking any, so I looked at this man in his face and I said, "Yup," because he was always about the alpha students, the
Yeah, he was all
advanced
yeah.
students, and he was
And
like,
it's hilarious how he remembered me because I was damn sure not one of them niggas. I don't know how the fuck I passed. I don't know how the fuck I passed this class, low key.
yeah, and so he was like, "Bro, I don't." I remember like I sat there and I fucking lied to his face. He said, "You taking any AP classes?" I'm like, "Yup." Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh, that's great, man. I love to see like, a young black man like yourself, try to achieve more, try to be challenged more in life." He's like, I actually, if you wouldn't mind, could I get your email? Because I want you to speak to my students in Cedarbrook and tell them about your AP class." And I was like, uh,
Yo,
yeah. Yeah, like when you want me to talk to him, maybe like next week or like in the following month. I'm gonna be busy, bro. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be busy with the
With the thing I'm doing.
with the thing I'm with something, bro. Like the
this nigga
musical.
really got caught up in a whole ass lie.
I just sit there, lied to this man in his face, bro. I never felt so like I had to go home and take a shower. I was like, I felt so bad saying that shit to him. He was like, I love to see my students, my former students, challenge themselves in life. And I'm like, I just said that so he'd be like, yeah. Oh, good job, Jordan. I didn't think he'd want me to speak in front of a class of children. Like, yeah, so AP classes are they're hard classes, man. You just gotta sit down and just do them. Any questions? That would be my speech, bro. That would be my speech. Oh, so which class do you take? I take a AP class. AP class. Yeah, I take that.
I take AP class.
I take AP
That sound like a caveman and shit. Yeah, I take AP class.
He like not talking like that. You ain't.
But which subject? Gym. You take AP gym? Yes, sir.
It's for the niggas who got like that extra bone in their foot to let them pivot and shit.
That's for the Chanel Brissettes of our school.
Oh shit.
Olympic
Shout out
track
to
star.
Chanel.
Let her crush. Oh
Her.
God! Now let me stop saying.
I
Wow.
was like, please. I was about to say, please don't say that. Please do not say that.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
You had to reel that one in.
But
Jordan.
Glad you
but
did.
I remember from 8th grade. I remember damn, no, is it Strasser? I think Strasser was the algebra, the pre-algebra teacher, I think.
Yeah.
And the only reason I
No,
remember
no,
that
no, no,
nigga is
no.
because
That's
he looked
Quenzer.
No, there were two. There was Quinzer. I remember Quinzer because he kind of looked like damn. Besides any middle
Quenzer looks like any average white man that's balding.
yeah, he looks like any middle-aged white man. So I feel like, but I remember Quinzer because the nigga, I think he's the only teacher I've ever had with a Q in his name. So I feel like that's pretty hard to forget. But I think Strasser was the pre-algebra teacher, and I only remember that nigga is because he looked like Keanu Reeves. And anytime I walk in his class, I will instantly just think of Keanu Reeves in the Matrix.
Mr.
So
Strasser. I'm pretty sure he was the social studies teacher.
no, I don't
Was he
think
a
he was
tall,
social.
lanky guy?
Mr. Heron, that's what you're thinking about.
I'm
That's
thinking of
Mr.
Mr.
Heron.
Heron. Yes, you're right.
I remember that
Rue
nigga
doesn't
too.
know any of these people because he came late.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I was like, why is Rue all quiet? I was like, damn, he was not at
He had a
Cedarbrook.
bunch of he had a bunch of cavemen down in the south.
What are you talking about, dickhead? I wasn't even down there that long, nigga.
That was fucked up. This
That was random as shit.
I'm just
a bunch
like
of cavemen.
I gotta keep up with the southern slander, bro.
For what?
Why?
Because I said it, and now I
You're
gotta keep
going.
doing it.
You plan on living in Atlanta, nigga. If they know
Why are you
you're
dropping
going
my
to
fucking location like that, bro? Now people gonna come and beat me
everyone.
up.
They're gonna beat you up fucking regardless.
He said, "Hey, you one man say I work for caveman. I beat you up." I'm like, yeah, shut up, you illiterate ass nigga.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what
shit. If you in Atlanta, you might get beat up by a fucking gay nigga.
Okay, now that was out of pocket, bro. If
you're
I
right.
anything,
mean, you
if
can ask anybody.
anything, I get beat up by a woman.
And I feel like both would happen. Shit.
I think the demographics for Atlanta is like 1 to 12, male to women.
I think
ratio
it's just
like
like
that.
Thailand, to be honest with you, or Brazil.
Or Bangkok.
Nah,
'Cause that's all
Thailand,
they
bro.
do. That's all they do down there.
Thailand, bro. We're not going. And if anyone says that they want to go, they're gay.
Okay.
Trey,
But
Trey be like, I'm going to Thailand. I'd be like, okay.
Okay.
You can fuck those lady boys if you want. Okay. All right, bro.
But I think that's everybody remember. Oh, I remember fucking. I remember Mr. Burkholder, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro. That nigga used to be the most dick-eating ass person on planet Earth, bro.
Shit.
This nigga, bro. Me and Jason would never do our fucking science work, bro. So this nigga would be sitting there. I'm pretty sure he was part of IEP. For anybody that don't know, IEP's for dumb niggas, aka me, myself. So,
You're not a dumb nigga. You're just challenged.
I'm just all right. Fuck you. Anyway, bro, legitly, he'd be like, "Oh, Barney, Jason, see me at the class." Like he would try and talk cool to us, and I did not fuck with him, bro. Like,
I
don't try,
remember him
bro.
now.
You're taking me from my lunch. Don't try to talk to me like we're friends. So like uh um so anyway, so this nigga would be like, "Oh, see me at the class," or like he would take me and Jason into this room and he would just force us to do fucking like caught up science work. And bro, me and Jason would not do that shit, bro, at all. So we would dip off to the lunchroom anyway, and this nigga was at least white, pale white. So you can always see this nigga in the fucking crowd. So we be sitting there chatting it up. Jordan be at the table, everybody at the table, blah blah blah. We sitting there chatting it up, and then out the corner of my eye, I just see this nigga, his fucking spiky ass hair, long ass, strainy ass neck, and pale white ass face. I'm like, fuck, he came down here. So he's sitting here looking for us and shit. And I don't know how the fuck he would find us every single time, but I guess he just we was dickheads. We would never switch up the table, so we would sit at the same fucking table every day. So the nigga would just walk over there, hey, and then he would just be sitting there talking to y'all niggas, be like, hey, you guys saw Brian and Jason. They were supposed to come to my class.
And Brian's under the table.
Yo, me and Jason are just hiding under the table, and then this nigga fucking like, oh, come on, guys, you gotta come on, blah blah. And we be mad as shit, like, ah, damn, nigga, bro, I'm trying to go to recess,
Trying to
and
play
then
kickball.
fucking have us in his uh damn, fucking have us in this little jail cell of a room. Fucking shit had two desks in it. Jason and Brian. I'm like, what? Is this your classroom? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you're a fucking psychopath. Like, get more desks. What is wrong with you?
Did you remove all the other desks? Yeah. You're doing the
Why?
most, bro. Damn, I really forgot. I remember him now. Oh, his face was always like red and like freckly.
I don't think it was freckles. I just know
Not
that shit was red as
freckles.
fuck.
It was always like bumpy though.
Yeah, some shit like that. But I remember that nigga.
Neck red as shit too.
Low key. I don't remember any teacher from fucking Cheltenham. I don't remember anybody.
I have a lot of teachers that I remember from Cheltenham. They're all my good buddies. I follow them on Facebook, and then I deleted Facebook because of Cambridge Analytica. But what about you, Rue? You got any favorite teachers?
It was Mr. Topper, Miss Meldrew. Feder was pretty cool. You know, I love Ferriola.
Yeah, we know that.
Who else? Yeah, Miss Stoops was whatever.
Yeah, RP to Miss Stoops.
She didn't die. She just got canceled before cancel culture was a thing.
Bro, that was I don't know what inclined her to say some shit like that, bro.
I mean,
you don't remember?
No, I know. I said I don't know what inclined her to say some shit like. I know what she said.
Oh, you know why? Why, bro? Because she was always cool with her students, and she talked like that. I remember my man's Makai. He was like, bro, like that's how Stoops talks. Like she's not meaning it in like a bad way. She's just like, yo, that's just like she's just joking and shit. You mean?
Yeah, for real.
That shit was bad, though. I wouldn't have not said that shit.
I wouldn't have said that to a whole class. Like that was just wild to say. Like that was like really wild to say.
So now we're gonna explain it.
All she said was, she just said, stop complaining about being black.
No. She said, stop bitching about being black.
Okay, same thing.
A white woman.
Wow, a sentence enhancer.
Yeah,
same difference.
Enhancer.
So the context was, Donald Trump had just been elected president of the United States back in 2016. And it's like the day after, like, bro, we're all in mourning. I remember Moss was like, I don't know if I want to join the military, join the Marines, if that means I have to serve under Donald Trump. Like, that's how bad it was, bro. And from what I heard in Stoops' class was that a lot of kids in there were talking about how it was the second coming of slavery under Donald Trump, where that because he's president, we are all going to start working the fields. And then, some kids were like, man, I don't want to be working in the fields. And then some kids were like, man, I call the shady spots under the big trees. And then the other kids was like, other kids was like, oh, I'm going to be in the house, so I'm chilling. And Miss Stoops, it's early in the morning. It's like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And she's like, y'all, could y'all stop bitching about being black? And then one girl, she said, what the hell do you mean stop bitching about being black? Nah, because that's not right. And she got her ass laid the fuck off and then subsequently fired.
I saw her after that when I was at work. She had stopped by and she was like, yeah, Akira was always one of the best students in my class. And I said, you're fucking lying, Miss Stoops. I never did my homework and I almost failed your fucking class. That's because you're a fucking terrible teacher.
What if she was like, yeah, Akira was one of the worst students in my class?
I'd be like,
fucking retard.
That'd make more sense to say. Just don't fucking sit here and lie to me. You understand?
I hated him when he was in my class. He didn't do any of his work.
I remember I said fuck one time in front of her. I was talking about it and I said fuck. And I was like, stop. And she was like, I know there's no way that someone as intelligent as you and as handsome as you is using such profanes. I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Miss Stoops. I would never curse.
These are just sentence enhancers from the South.
Shit, bro. I don't know where this random ass South slander came from. You fucking Colombian. You fucking
I,
coke
I was
drug lord. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I
The only
was
reason your family is established in America is so they can fucking escape with their fucking cocaine. Y'all couldn't even.
I was about
Y'all
to
couldn't
I
even
was about
put
to
the
make
word.
I was about to
Yo,
make a
yo,
caveman joke.
why
Stop.
don't you family stay in the
Yeah.
fucking South, bro?
That is
Wow.
so.
Wow.
That's so
Wow.
absurdly. That's so absurdly geologically incorrect. It
Geologically, why don't
baffles
y'all
me.
go build some more pyramids? Shut up.
Wow,
Wow.
that's funny. What did the fuck they do in Colombia instead of run around with leaves over their dicks and get shot up by fucking Columbus, dickhead? Didn't your whole population die from smallpox, nigga?
I have no clue. I don't rep Colombia like that. I don't know what the fuck happened over there.
All right, I don't represent the South like that. You dumb samdicha.
Nah, because you still be going over there. I don't go to Colombia. I'd be like, my family. What's up, y'all?
You
I don't
don't
be
go
doing.
over to the South.
I don't be
Nigga. You
going
go
over to
down
Colombia
to the
and
South.
want to fuck my cousins.
This nigga just fucking dumb, bro.
You didn't be what I just. Did y'all hear about the new thing where they're gonna try and remove the label for cereals as being healthy?
No, I did not hear that.
So
About time for that shit, though.
yeah, so there's like a new bill that's trying to be passed, and Kellogg's and General Mills, they're suing. I think it's the FDA. They're suing the FDA as a breach in freedom
Contract?
of freedom of speech and an oversaturation of government influence in our life or something like that. Basically, what the FDA is trying to do is that to be considered healthy, air quote,
Air quote. Yeah.
they you have to have at least like less than 2 grams of sugar. So all the cereals that are marked as healthy, about 95% of them would be now marked as unhealthy.
I feel like the only healthy one is fucking Raisin Bran and unfrosted mini wheats.
Actually, you'd be surprised. Raisin Bran has about like 20 grams of sugar.
That sounds about
That's
right, actually.
interesting.
The only ones that would be healthy, I think, is like Cheerios.
That's interesting. Oh well, yeah.
And so,
But like,
Probably like Wheaties, fucking Wheaties.
fucking Wheaties or like regular cornflakes.
Oh my god.
Who
barely
eats
that.
regular cornflakes?
Fucking Moss.
I've never had a regular bowl of cornflakes.
Bro, I became so desperate, bro. Like I said, it was random times where I was at the nigga crib. That nigga was white, so he ain't had no rules. So I'll be up there. I'll be up in the kitchen.
That nigga white.
I'll be up. I'll be up in the kitchen 2 a.m. Talking about, so damn, what the fuck this vegetarian nigga got to eat? Nothing. All right, fuck it. Get the cornflakes out. Get the sugar out. 17 scoops of sugar. All these cornflakes. A big ass pouring all the fucking milk in the fridge. I go right to sleep. That shit was lovely.
Lovely. That's what you sounded like.
I think because I don't eat a lot of cereal anymore. Because I don't.
I used to, but like since I had to start buying that shit on my own, I don't do that shit no more.
But now that I have to pay for it, I'm not eating that shit. I don't eat a lot of cereal anymore, and I've grown up, and my taste and my palate has become like more mature. So I'm like, I don't need a bowl of sugar at the crack ass of dawn. All I need is like a coffee with a little bit of creamer in it, and I'm straight for the like.
Sound like a 45-year-old teacher.
Yeah. You know why?
This
You know
is looks like-
why? You know why? Because I'm preparing for the rest of my life. That's why. And
You're gonna be a 45-year-old teacher?
no, I'm gonna be a 45 for the next 40 years.
But you like a 45-year-old teacher, though, bro.
Huh?
You kind of look like a 45-year-old teacher, though.
And you kind of look a little handsome.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, cutie pie.
I was really hoping you call him a caveman again. That shit is dry.
No, I'm not gonna call him no troglodyte like Destiny. Anyway,
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm sorry if she's listening to
Hey,
this.
Brian, you just gonna sit there and let him talk about your girlfriend like that?
She be talking about me.
Nah, fuck her.
But yeah, like I think that at some point, there's like an argument to be made that not everyone needs 20 grams of sugar in the crack, like at right before school, bro.
At the ass crack of dawn. You about to say in the crack. I was like, yeah, I don't want to sugar my ass.
I don't want to sugar my ass. I just came from the beach. I'm already sandy.
Yeah, if I want to sugar my ass, I go to Atlanta like Jordan. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you funny, bro. You funny. I'm gonna let you live.
You're gonna let me live. Listen here, brother.
But yeah. So like it's essentially their lawsuit is formed around the fact that this is a violation of freedom of speech and government influence in business practices. So these giant corporations are trying to bully the government into letting them manipulate and lie to customers saying that their food is healthy. So if like that's almost like cigarette companies being like, it's not bad for you. We're not going to say it's healthy for you, but we're not going to say it's bad for you. Now, cigarette companies are not as large as like General Mills and Kellogg's and stuff, but at that
Kellogg's.
point, companies could just say whatever the fuck they want and then say it's freedom of speech.
True.
Yeah,
So
I feel like that's what they do now.
yeah, and that's why I just don't eat that shit. You can't sit here and
Yeah, I
tell me a
mean-
Pop-Tart is a healthy alternate for breakfast, bro.
Man, I had a Pop-Tart the other day, bro. That shit gave me such fucking bad heartburn. I said, fuck.
I can't even
That's the
remember
I
the last
can't,
time I had a
bro,
Pop-Tart.
I was just about to say that shit, bro. I don't remember the last time I had a Pop Tart. I think it's legitly. I think the last time I had a Pop Tart was probably around the same time I had KFC, and that was about 12 years ago.
That's so
Wow.
funny because I almost went to KFC the other day.
Yeah, I mean, it's been
Please
one of
do
those-
not ever go to.
I
Please
was
do not ever go to
so
KFC.
hungry, bro. I was so hungry. I was on the phone with Rue, actually. I was so hungry. I was like, yo, I'm driving around and I do not know what to eat. And I drove from my house and all of a sudden I just got to the Best Buy on Easton Road. I was like, how the fuck did I get all the way over here without getting any food? And I turned around and I looked at the KFC on Easton Road. And I'm like,
Bro.
no.
You better than that.
Yeah, I
better
didn't
than that.
stop. I went to Wendy's.
I guess Wendy's kind of fell off too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, bro,
Bro,
like legit, bro. Like it'd be a sleeper pick sometimes.
Actually,
mean,
I guess I'm only saying that because anytime we try to go to Wendy's, it's always like 10 o'clock, and for some reason the online system always doesn't fucking work. So
That
they're
just
just
sound-
like, oh,
Don't
our
don't
system,
use
our
don't use
system.
the app.
No. It's not even the app. Well, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to say the online system. Their just operating system doesn't fucking work, bro. Anytime we pull up, that shit talking about something. Oh yeah, our system crashed, so we're not taking any customers right now. It happens the same exact fucking time. I haven't had Wendy's in probably like.
bro, but why? First of all,
That's probably that Midwest Wi-Fi, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on. I've never had that problem.
why are you? But most of all, why are you letting Destiny eat fucking Wendy's at 10 o'clock at night, bro?
Nigga, what you talking about?
Y'all slow ass metabolisms, nigga. Y'all trying to get fat.
I'm already fat. What you talking about?
Nah,
Here's the thing, Brian. There is a method of self-discipline where you just starve yourself, right? Let me put you onto some game, right?
I got money now. Why would I starve myself?
No. That's not because you have money that you have to spend it. So what you do is that you just have a coffee in the morning.
I don't drink coffee.
Okay, start drinking coffee. You have a coffee in the
No.
morning.
First time, start drinking coffee.
Around like an hour after you wake up, have a coffee, right?
I'm gonna
And
keep it a
then-
buck with you, bro. I'm never drinking coffee in my life. The niggas that wake up and be like pissed off that they didn't have coffee, stop bitching.
Oh no. Those are addicts.
Yeah, those are addicts, bro. Them niggas, there's no saving them.
Those are addicts. They're
Like the
they're
niggas
way
the
too-
niggas at my job talking about some. Oh my god, bro, my morning is so ass. I didn't get my morning coffee. Oh, go suck on a fucking pacifier, you big ass baby. Like shut up.
You big ass baby.
No, so this is the diet that I actually have, bro. Right?
You mean
Your
not?
diet is terrible. Your diet is terrible.
So listen, right? I have a coffee in the morning. Um, a black coffee usually suppresses my hunger, like a coffee with sugar, like not sugar, excuse me, creamer that has sugar in it. It just makes this stuff like in my body just shit out. But it's a meal suppressant.
Yeah.
Um, you can either have a second cup of coffee if you get tired, or drink a water, like a mason jar of water. That kind of fills up your stomach and expands. It makes you feel full. You're not full though. So the amount of calories you had today is about 5 to like a little bit under 200 calories if you put creamer in it. So that's most of your day, and then it's your dinner. My dinner is very light because I don't like to feel bloated anymore. There was a time where, and I just get like 3 things from Wawa, just packed up with sodium, a fucking foot long hoagie with some whatever on the side, and I'm like, "Yup, ate
Nigga,
that
you really
all."
sitting here acting like you never scarfed them quesadillas down. I'm sick of you lying to me.
Bro, that dog food, I stopped eating that shit for a reason, bro. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Bro,
something. Let me
look,
tell you
no,
something.
let me tell you something, bro. The way this nigga used to be dicking these nasty ass Wawa quesadillas, the beef quesadillas, bro.
The beef
Yo, I
quesadillas
remember,
with American cheese and jack pepper, bro.
yo, I remember one time I saw them niggas scoop that shit out the deep. I almost threw up. I said, Jordan, there's no way you're eating this, bro. This nigga would get that shit on the drive back and scarf that shit the fuck down.
I
I was
would
like, Jordan, you're actually fucking
I
disgusting.
would dig that shit down, bro. And then there was the one time I had it like right after Amazon, and I was like, "Yo, this fucking sucks. Why do I keep eating this?" And then I just made myself stop. When you have that thought, "Why am I eating this?" That's growth, bro. That's growth. That's how I
Oh
stopped.
shit.
That's how I stopped eating candy. That's how I stopped eating. That's how I stopped drinking soda. That's how I stopped eating pussy. I mean, honestly, man, I'm a physical specimen of perfect health.
You're a specimen of something.
But no, yeah, so it's like you have a light breakfast, which is you can have like a light breakfast, whether it be like a fruit or coffee. Like that's usually what I do. Um and give or take on what you're doing throughout the day, you might need a small lunch or another coffee. That's what I do. Um and just like a regular dinner. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy. Um Something that's not too high in the calorie intake, because you don't want to offset not having enough calories throughout the day and then pack it all in at dinner and then go right to sleep, because the average human consume, like regular humans, consume about like 2000 calories, 250 200, excuse me,
That's
excuse me,
just no. That's
2000 calories,
you're saying it
2500.
wrong. That's the standard requirement that they say that humans need at like moderate activity. That's
Yeah,
not what regular people consume. That's not what the average person consumes. Okay.
okay, okay, fair enough. But so moderate activity level, you about 2000 calories. So you want to keep that number below a certain level, because you don't want to pack like 2000 calories in one meal. That's a lot. That's like a whole pizza and some ranch dressing and a couple beers. That's a lot. You feel me? So eventually, as you go throughout the month, you're gonna start. What's the number, like 3,500 calories is equal to about 1 pound, I think.
1 pound of fat.
Yeah. So you're not like doing physical activity to burn that, but you are like actively moving and doing stuff that burns calories throughout the day. So you're just passively losing weight by lessening your caloric intake, excuse me, um, and kind of like intermittent fasting, essentially.
Yeah.
Uh, I was able to drop 15 pounds in the past month. I feel good. I feel sexy, and I still drink a lot of beer. So, uh, If
The
I,
beer has a lot of calories in it anyway.
dude,
So
yeah, exactly. If I cut out the beer, guess how much I'd be like right now? Like probably 210.
probably dead.
Nah,
Anyway,
he said probably dead.
real quick, conversation was low key boring as fuck.
I'm
I
trying to
just
help
found
you
this.
live longer, nigga. Fuck you.
I'm going to live longer regardless. Anyway,
Not if I kill you.
why
Wow.
would you do? Wow. Okay. Now I know how you really feel. Anyway, I found this. The snacks tier list on Twitter, and I'm just gonna read the God tier list and then who eats this garbage tier list, and I want to see if you agree. So I'll start with the God tier. They have Rice Krispies, soft Chips Ahoy,
Wait. What?
Oreos.
Hold up. I'm sorry. You said a God tier. They had Rice
Mm-hmm.
Krispies?
Yes.
Bro, are they not?
No.
Like Rice Krispie treats, like the treats,
No.
not the cereal.
No.
Well, technically it is the cereal, but whatever.
No. That's not.
You don't think Rice Krispies is a God tier?
That's. Mm. Keep
You're
going.
crazy.
Keep going.
You eat Chips Ahoy. You get no opinion.
I don't. No, I do
Uh,
not, bro.
uh.
I don't eat
I
Chips
mean,
Ahoy.
technically, you can kind of defend yourself because Chips Ahoy is in God tier. They're soft cookies, unlike the weird fuck niggas that eat
Those are
regular
regular
Chips Ahoy
cookies, bro.
cookies.
I
No,
don't know
they're
why
not.
they're not in God tier for a reason.
No,
I don't think they're okay. Whatever.
no. Soft cookies are okay at best, mid if you want to call it that.
Nah,
Anyone
you
that eats
whack.
anyone that eats regular Chips Ahoy cookies is a fucking psychopath.
That's true.
It's the worst
You need
Anyway,
a
takes
so
class.
episode
they
all
got
over
the
again.
they got the soft Chips Ahoy. You got trash bum ass Oreos. You got Gushers, fruit roll ups, the purple bag, the regular bag of Doritos, and then the green bag of Cheetos, and then the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Let's start here. I'll go. I mean, I'll just pick out the ones that's just like what the fuck. Obviously, Chips Ahoy and Oreos, get them shits the fuck out of here. Uh, I don't like hot Cheetos like at all, so you can probably take them off there. But I know they're like a popular snack, so I mean I won't say too much about them. I just don't like them personally myself.
Yeah, I would
The
say
purple
like
bag of Doritos. You eat them, Jones. You actually fucking stink. Like I really hope you know that.
this
The
the
sweet
sweet
chili,
chili. Yeah,
the sweet chili, bro. If you, bro, get away from me.
those make me throw up every single time.
Yeah, like that the stench you get from when you open the bag is just honestly goddamn ridiculous. Like who wants to eat a chip that stinks that bad? Dirty
True.
niggas. I'll answer the question for you. It's dirty niggas.
Dirty niggas that's still in their pajamas.
It's niggas of the dirt.
I mean, Gushers, I don't know. I mean, you have to have no teeth to eat Gushers. The amount of sugar in Gushers are just like
You no,
fucking
you just
ridiculous.
gotta not care about the cavities that you're consuming. That's gonna be festering if you eat Gushers.
And fuck fruit roll up because anytime I try to do the sticker, it never worked.
I saw a man buy fruit roll-ups today, and I thought to myself, that man walked out of Acme with trash bags and fruit roll-ups. Who is he killing tonight? What children is he kidnapping, bro? Because he's not about to eat that shit by himself. He's not about to roll out that long ass and just like, nah, bro, stop it, nah, you're 30 years old.
All right, so this one really interesting. This one's really interesting. I would say this is kind of like the F tier. So it says who eats this garbage? So you got the blue bag of Sun Chips, aka the original Sun Chips.
Okay.
You have classic Lay's. So the yellow bag of Lay's filled with nothing but air and 6 chips at best. You have the cheddar fries. I think that's like the small ass pointless
Yeah.
ass chip. Them
'Cause you
shits are fucking
Because you got the
disgusting.
hot fries and you got the cheddar fries because you always see them in the hood. And every
Yeah,
time like I
them
go to
shit. Yeah,
Cheltenham, it
them
smells like
shits is
cheese fries or
yeah,
cheddar
them
fries.
shits is fucking pointless. And you got the club cookie. I think that's just a saltine cracker. Saltine crackers are not garbage, but whatever. You got the what's this brownie brittle? I don't even know what the fuck that is. So I guess you can keep it in there. You got a Milano, which is like the little like ovalish cookie with the chocolate in the middle. That shit is garbage. That can
Yeah.
stay on there. Now this one might be a little
That's a
controversial.
Petteridge farm?
Yeah,
Pepperidge?
yeah, Petter, yeah.
Pepperidge? Yeah.
Or yeah.
That's one of
Those
them
those
joints.
are the best cookies. Those are my favorite cookies.
The
Not the not
old
not
one. The,
not the Milanos.
oh,
No, the
I was to
regular
say,
like thin chocolate chip cookie. Those are the best cookies.
eh.
Those I will
And
tear up a
then
bag of those itself, and then like the roof of my mouth is so raw, and like the skin starts peeling, bro. Every
all
single
right,
time, I
now
love it.
this might be a little controversial because I know a lot of people that eat this, and this is probably just, bro. I don't know how niggas eat this, but the peanut butter crackers, them
Nah,
joint,
they
peanut butter
them
they
crackers.
joints.
stay right there. Are they orange?
The Nutty
Yeah,
Jones.
the
Oh,
orange
them joints?
joints.
Oh, nah,
They
nah,
stay
nah,
right
nah.
there, bro.
Them shits is so fucking ass.
They stay right there.
Of course, hot fries are on here because I don't know. Dirty niggas eat
In the
hot
F tier,
fries.
in the F tier,
Yes, hot fries. Yes, them shits
that's
can
like
stay
a
down.
solid C tier. If
Nah,
I'm
them shits
being,
can.
mm,
Them shits can stay in there. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but Little Bites, I actually kind of fuck with Little Bites, low key. So
For sure.
that's like a B tier
yeah,
snack.
yeah, definitely a B tier. Now this is probably, I think this is trolling, but the next one is Thin Mints, as in the Girl
Girl
Scout
Scout
cookies.
cookies,
That's kind of, I think that's trolling because I don't
bro.
know who the fuck hates Thin Mints, bro.
You gotta
If
put
you
them in the freezer.
the freezer, yes, bro, yes, them Jones is fucking tough.
You put them in the
And then
freezer,
you
let them
got
chill for 45 minutes. That's when they're perfect.
now you got the s'mores Girl Scout cookies. Toss them bitches in an incinerator. Any other Girl Scout cookie is pretty much fucking trash.
What about the caramel
Besides
delights?
they're all right, but I don't like them as much as Thin Mints. You got the lemon Johns, and they're all right. But you really gotta like it's the same thing with Gushers. You eat too many and your teeth will fall out. So you really gotta be careful with them Jones. And they like big as shit for like no reason. You can throw back a whole line of Thin Mints and just feel fine. You eat like two
He
or three of
said
the
you can
lemon.
throw back a whole line of Thin Mints and feel fine. I know you got the worst stomach ache. Shut up, bro. You fucking. Nah, bro, stop it. Don't ever tell me how I'm gonna feel after I eat too much of one food, bro. I can have a whole pizza and I'd be fine. No, you're not. I could do it. I'm not gonna do it. I've done it before.
And then you
I
got
do it often.
you got the snowballs, bro. I never seen anyone eat these Jones. If I promise you, if I ever see anyone eat a snowball,
What tier
I'm
is
smacking
this?
it out. This is the hot garbage. Who eats this garbage?
Oh,
I
so
tried to
F.
snow for the first time like a month or two ago. They're not that good.
Bro, them Jones is hot ass.
Mm.
I never ate one, but it doesn't look appetizing. So anything that doesn't look appetizing, I'm not touching it. You got cosmic brownies, which is like the worst brownie on planet Earth. I don't even think they're brownies, low key. I just think it's
Okay.
just.
Now you're saying some crazy ass
Are
shit,
you
bro.
are you serious?
I will defend those with my fucking
Are you
life.
fucking serious? Yeah, this nigga drinks black coffee. What am I talking about? This nigga's a fucking psychopath. There's no way you think cosmic brownies are fucking good. There's no way.
I think they're solid.
You're
Rue,
crazy. Yeah,
Rue.
yeah. Anytime,
What?
anytime you eat one, your shit comes out solid. That's how I know that shit is.
Well, no, here's the thing, because I remember we were at the background actor thing, Rue, and you were like, "Yo, bro, let me get one of them brownies." I'm like, "Oh yeah, here you go, bro."
Oh, them
Bro,
Jones, yeah, they just go crazy. That's like
bro,
nostalgia, though.
bro,
That's wild. I can't believe y'all niggas really say here
That's
defending this
nostalgia, bro.
bum ass.
It's like when you get them Jones and then you crunch on one of them fucking whatever the fuck them sprinkle Jones is with the chocolate inside and crack your tooth in half, dog. Bro, it's a throwback.
Brian. I know you are not talking coming from the guy who puts fucking syrup on his eggs.
You acting like
Whoa. Slap
weird.
though.
You gonna
That's
call
slap.
me a psychopath?
Hey, yo, you put ketchup on your eggs, right?
I have half of them if I want to. If we
Yeah,
have ketchup,
fucking disgusting.
I don't
You're
need it on
fucking
there. I
disgusting.
don't need
Fucking
my.
disgusting.
I do not
You're
need
fucking
ketchup.
disgusting.
I mean, to be
I
fair, as a
I
man
don't
that,
need syrup
So why you put it
bro,
on there then?
bro,
because it
bro,
fucking
bro,
slaps.
Because it's
bro.
good. Because I have the palate of a 4-year-old. Shut up.
To be fair, as a man that does both, I can just say that you niggas are just talking right now. So
I think
it
what's better is a little sriracha on the eggs. But you know the fucking sriracha, the company that does the regular sriracha, they're out of like peppers or something, so there's no more sriracha in the grocery store, and I'm getting ready to cry now because I haven't had sriracha in like 4 months.
bro,
Yeah,
you
that's
don't even
crazy.
eat sriracha.
Bro, I love sriracha.
No, you
I be
don't.
making my spicy mustard and shit. I mean, my spicy mayo.
Eating the burger with the honey mustard.
Yeah.
And then the last one is vanilla wafers, and I can agree. Yeah, them shits are trash.
Vanilla wafers. What is that?
Yeah, it's like the little like vanilla cookie, like that joint barely had like any like consistency to it. You bite it and just like not like the
And it
not
what?
like the like it just kind of like disintegrates.
Oh, no, I still don't even know what.
Not like the the vanilla wafers like the little circular joints. It's like the long how can I
Oh,
explain it?
wait. Is it like the long thing with like the diamond, the squares in the middle?
I think so.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
bite it, it's like rows of like something in the middle. My mom used to dog those joints, but they were chocolate. Those deserve to be in the F tier. If I can find a picture, I'll pop it up. But yo, those shits were disgusting.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the little circular joints. I'm talking about the long vanilla. Oh,
Yeah.
vanilla cream. I think that's yeah. Them joints is ass.
Oh no, then I guess we weren't talking about the same thing.
Yeah, probably weren't.
What about
Nah.
what about you know which deserves to be in that god tier snack? The fucking the oatmeal cream pies.
Mm-mm.
Oatmeal cream pies. Them joints slap. I love them joints.
Where I swear I saw them on here. Where are they?
They're all right. No, bro. I would eat like if I had one, that means I'm having about four, like about four.
Bro, man, when I found out they made jumbos, like they made large ones, I said yes. Like that was a staple of my household growing up. Like definitely some shit I got from the South.
Oh, really quick. I wanted to ask this question. Growing up, what was one food that you could always count on being in your house? Like there's something that like something you never ran out of. Like you can always either open a cabinet and it will always be there.
I can speak for Brian. He would always have Hungry Man's, Funyuns, or Mountain Dews.
First off, I had two houses, you jackass. So I mean,
Am I
technically
wrong?
that was my dad's house. I mean, nigga just stayed up on snack. What are
Niggas
you
stay
sound like?
with those Hungry Man's, bro.
Nigga, you sound like you fucking hating.
No, I'm just speaking for you.
Bro, we always had peanut butter. Like there'd be a half eaten like a half eaten jar of peanut butter for like 2 years, bro. And they'd be like, bro. And then like when we ran out of peanut butter, they're like, damn, we gotta buy more peanut butter. It's like, yeah, we gotta buy more peanut butter. I was like,
Who the fuck was in here eating all this goddamn peanut butter?
yeah, we was like, because my grandma would get like 2 jars for the house, right? And it just always be a half eaten jar of peanut butter for like legit. Like, it would feel like 2 years. Like you could always count on the same amount of peanut butter being in that motherfucker whenever you went to it, bro.
Does peanut butter go
Bro,
bad?
for me, it was like since you said peanut butter, for me it was jelly. Like my mom would get jelly, and I promise you, I can look in her fridge right now. The same thing of jelly from like 2012 is in there
Bro,
because no one eats peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in that house.
bro, that's
Why do
so
we have jelly?
that's so funny because in my refrigerator right now, there are 2 jars of jelly.
Who
And
charts it?
I don't know why they're there. We don't have any peanut butter. No one eats toast with jam or anything. No one makes school lunches. Why are they here? Throw them away. I don't know why they're there.
Yeah, bro. Anytime you open the fridge, just see the fucking jelly in the corner, just like I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I think
You gonna get out of here someday.
in my childhood, though, for one snack we could always count on being in the house was a half-eaten bag of Twizzlers. Because my mom loves Twizzlers.
half half eaten.
Yeah, my mom loves Twizzlers, bro. She would like she would put one in her purse and then one in her car. So in
Like a
case
bag or just a singular Twizzler?
like a
I was about to say, are
like a
you
bag of Twizzlers, bro.
Oh, I'm about to say because it's like
one singular Twizzler in the
that's
bag?
so
Yeah, no, she
random.
would leave one in her purse and then one in her car. In case she ever like left her purse somewhere, she always had more in the car. And she used to eat those like it was like like
Like it was
water.
candy.
Not even that it was candy.
like-
Like it was like she needed it, and she would, bro. And we would just find these like bags of Twizzlers, like in case she forgot one, like one in the cabinet, like behind the crackers or something. And it's just like a hard bag of dried Twizzlers. So we could always count on those being in the house. My mom had so many Twizzlers, and that's why she's diabetic now.
Wow.
I love you, Mom. She just found out that we had this podcast channel.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we have to watch our mouths.
Nah, I haven't even told my mom I haven't even told her. I told her about the podcast, but I haven't given her no info.
My mom was like, "Oh, you guys gonna do the podcast?" Because she knows that we record these. And I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna record in about like 30 minutes or so. So I'm gonna get up in a minute." She was like, "Oh, okay. What's it called?" I'm like, "Oh, it's called Chop It Up." She's like, "Oh yeah, I can't find it." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, that's fine." She's like, "No, I mean, like, I want to see." And I was like, "Nah, you don't need.
No, you don't.
You don't need to watch. You don't need to watch this."
My mom will ask me for it, and I'll send her to it, and she just won't respond with anything.
It's
I
probably
think that's
because
like,
she hears me talk about how much I love her.
She has no comment.
yeah, just nothing. Like my mom and brother was just like, "Yo, bro, when you make an episode, make sure you send it to us." I send them an episode when it comes out. Crickets.
And with that being said, thank you everyone for joining us on this episode of Chop It Up. It's a long one, but thank you for sticking around. I am Jordan, and I've been brought to you today by the wonderful Brian
Peace, God.
and the sometimes alright Ro,
Address me correctly.
and the fucking knuckle dragger from the south, Ro.
Yo.
Yo, listen here, you broke, cave dwelling troglodyte, species slinging assholes.
Knuckle Dragger is crazy. Yo, that's out of.
And
I don't-
we will see you in the next episode.
Yo,
Thanks for
that is
showing
out
up.
of-
We will see
that
you
is
later.
out of-
That's why your nose is like a dick.